Hey YouTube, today we take a look at my new custom shop Fender Telecaster 51 reissue. So many of you know me more as a Les Paul player, but I am a big fan of the Telecasters, and I've owned a few since getting back into music, and I've only been back into music since early 2018. After being a bass player for many years, I've gotten into music again as a guitar player. So, and my instrument of choice has been the Les Paul primarily, but I always have a Telecaster with me, and I really enjoy playing them. So one of the goals this year was to find that ultimate Telecaster. So over the last couple of years, I've had a couple of Telecasters. I've had a couple of Fender. I've got I had a Mexican one. I've had the Elite, the American one. Going through a few of them, and they just I never really gelled with them as I would have liked. There was a couple that were really, really good, and the one that I have back here, as you can see, is the Smeer Telecaster, which I've had now for about a year, and I really, really like it. But I was still looking for that, it wasn't quite everything I was looking for in a Telecaster. The neck profile is not bad, but I kind of like a bigger neck. I've come accustomed to playing with guitars that have a little bit of a bigger neck now, because when I got back into music, I thought that I would be more accustomed to smaller necks on guitar, because I wasn't, a very experienced guitar player at that point, and I just, was experimenting. And it made sense coming from the bass world that, bass guitars have usually bigger necks, bigger strings, so you get accustomed to that. And I played bass for over 30 years, I would say. The guitars that I would feel more comfortable with would have a bigger neck, so that's what I gravitated to. So the goal in the last 6 months or so, it was to try to find that ultimate Telecaster that would have all these things that I like in it. So a few weeks ago, I did buy an Ultra. The Ultra came out, and I thought, hey, this is interesting. It's really nice. It's got a lot of nice features. So I went and bought one and had it for a few weeks. The neck, I was kind of, so-so on. It's pretty small. And I thought, let me just give it a try and see. But after a few weeks, I knew that this wasn't going to be sticking around so long. So when I brought it back, I noticed that the shop had some custom shop Fenders, and I was looking at them, and they're priced a little bit more than the Ultras and so forth, but they were having a big Black Friday deal, and you were saving 15%. I was just taking the Ultra back, so I was getting my money back for that, because they give you a great return policy, which is a 30-day return policy. And the shop that I deal with is really awesome, and it's one of the main shops here in the Toronto area. Cosmo Music is the name of it. I don't mind saying who the music store is. They've treated me well over the last couple of years as I gotten back into music. So, kudos to them. So I ended up picking up finding that ultimate Telecaster for me. And that one is, so let me show you that. That one was this baby here. This is a custom shop Telecaster. It's a 51 reissue no caster, they call it. What's really cool about this, it has a great neck on it. It's quite a bit thicker than, some of the Telecasters that I've played, but it fits me perfectly. The finish on it is beautiful, how they've reliced it, and they've kind of sanded the back of the neck to a nice smooth finish. It doesn't have that glossy, sticky type of feel to it. So that was kind of the selling point as far as that goes. But then all the other bonuses with this was the pickups. This one would be in the 7-pound range, I would say. Beautiful. I mean, I have no problem with that. It is a heavy relict, and again, something that some people don't like, some people like, some people are indifferent. I'm kind of indifferent. It depends on the guitar. On this guitar, I find it works really well. This is built like a tank. I can pick it up and play it any day. I'm not worried about, you know, dinging it or anything of that nature. It's a workhorse in my opinion. The pickups in it are absolutely superb. This was something that really totally surprised me, that I would be, you know, blown away by the pickups more than anything else on the guitar, even more than the neck. The neck pickup here is a Set Lover humbucker. Great sounding pickup, and I'll play a couple of clips here as we get through this video to kind of, you know, show you what that sounds like. The pickup in the bridge is a custom wound, custom shop pickup from Fender, which is, it's probably the best single coil pickup that I have ever tried on any guitar that over the last couple of years that I've gone through that have a single coil. It is absolutely incredible. You can get some great tones. This thing can do anything from country to rock to even metal if you want. It's absolutely like super versatile instrument in my opinion. So as you can see, I'll just give you another quick look. It does have that relicing in the back. There you go. It's got a 3-way switch. So basically you've got your bridge, you've got both pickups together, and then you've got your neck pickup. No funky push pulls or anything of that nature because it is a 51 reissue. It's got the tuners on there that are like there you go, the classic back in the day tuners, and they are great. They're built very well, stays in tune absolutely superbly. To me, Telecaster is, you know, Fender is Telecaster, and they both go hand in hand. Not that there's anything wrong with the Sir, but I was looking for that ultimate, just like my Les Pauls. I was looking at some point in my journey of getting guitars, I wanted to work my way up to getting the pinnacle of the Les Pauls for me as far as a player, what I like, and you know, what I'm comfortable spending, because as you know, you can get up there in prices. And the Les Pauls, I've landed on the R9 as being my top of the line. That's the pinnacle for me, and I've got that, and it's awesome. So anyway, I want to I'll do a couple. You'll see some B-roll throughout this this video that shows you the case and some sound clips of this great guitar. Like I said, I am super happy with this. This is kind of the pinnacle of Telecasters for me as a player, the style that I do, what I like to play and record. And so again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in again. So here's another quick look at her. She is quite the instrument, and Fender Custom Shop. This is my first Fender Custom Shop, and I'm quite impressed with the build quality. They give you this great little booklet here that comes with it, and a nice custom leather strap, so that's really cool. And in the booklet, there's your certificate. Let me see if I can, there you go. And that pink card here gives you absolutely every stat of the guitar, like what the pickups are, you know, the date it was built, where, the materials of the neck and the body, every little detail, the builder. So, you know, very nice touch on that part. And you would think that you would get something like that, you know, being that it's a custom shop, and, you know, they're not cheap. So they do go above and beyond when they give you some of that case candy, they call it. So again, if you like the videos, like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Again, thanks for watching, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video. All right, take care.